المشروع التالي يقدم طريقة سهلة لتحضير شراب نباتي وخالي من السكر.
Marhaba Sharks, my name is ستيفاني Martin and I'm the co-founder of SIP, a public speaker and a researcher in the education industry. Today I present to you our brand SIP. We are your easy solution to starting your day the right way. There's no chopping, no peeling, no mess. Simply tear the pouch open, add liquid, blend and sip. We offer the region's first 100% vegan, 100% refined sugar-free and additive-free ready-to-blend smoothie in the entire region. And we aim to help health enthusiasts, busy families and also busy working professionals improve their healthy lifestyle one sip at a time. Today, our ask is 1 million dirham for a 25% investment in the company. Being South African and also having lived in Australia and now in the UAE, healthy, fresh produce has always been a big part of my lifestyle. What I was surprised to find is that many of the health products here in the UAE at the time contained high levels of additives and high levels of refined sugar. So enter SIP. We are the easy, convenient solution to our customers by delivering this health product straight to their door. We are more than just a smoothie. We're a feeling, we're a movement. And each of our smoothie products reflects the iconic destinations and flavours of the UAE. The GCC market at present is valued in the health and wellness industry at $65 billion US, and the expected growth rate is approximately 12% annually. There's also been a rising trend in disease preventative eating. In the UAE in particular, we're looking at lowering food wastage levels and also a preference for convenience, which means that our snap frozen, pre-portioned, ready-to-blend smoothie products are right on time to enter the market. Now, with SIP being in its early infancy stage, the focus for us has been on three key areas: market research, building our brand exposure through high-end partnerships, and learning from that market research. In the 3 months of founding SIP, we were featured in British Vogue magazine, British GQ magazine, and we were shortlisted as the final contenders in the Spinneys Incubator program. At SIP, we believe healthy shouldn't be hard, and so today, Sharks, we ask, will you sip with us?
Thank you and welcome on our show today. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'd like to understand a little bit more about how you preserve the freshness of the ingredients and what is the shelf life of your product.
So the shelf life of the product is 12 months. Generally, the way that we freeze our products is snap frozen. What we would like to do in future, should we expand, is move towards IQF, which is individually quick freezing, and that then freezes our fruit and our vegetables at optimum ripeness, and that's what we aim to do through how we source our fruit.
Okay.
Sharks, I'd also like to introduce you, if I may, to our co-founder, Julian Martin.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, Sharks.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
It's perfect timing, because I'd love to hear about your numbers.
So look, our sales at the moment are around 20,000 dirhams, okay, since September last year. The other factor of that was that with this high operational cost, we didn't have the ability to set aside a marketing budget. In the last month, we've relocated from this facility because the overheads were really creating a problem for us. Now we're based in a cloud kitchen. It's significantly reduced our overheads, but we haven't had the opportunity to really market the product.
With 20,000 sales, how have you valued yourself at 4 million dirhams?
If we're looking at our sales to date of 20,000 dirham, it's not a realistic valuation of the company. So what we've looked at is the market opportunity. We're looking at a very, very small segment of that market, as well as the potential of our company and the potential sales based on who we've been able to work with in such a short time.
Expectations for the next 2 years?
We have looked at what we would need in terms of turnover and sales. So our break-even point would be at 1.8 million dirhams. Then if we look at increasing the potential future of increasing our sales, say by 500,000, okay, up to 2.3 million, we're looking at a net profit of 17%. Okay, increase a further 500,000 to 2.8 million dirhams, so 1 million above our break-even point. We're looking at a net profit of 26%.
I like the name, I like your packaging, and I totally get your value proposition. But I want to better understand your formulations. What are the different mixes that you have? And the second question is, operationally, just talk to us a little bit more about how you go from the ingredients to the shelf. And based on your numbers, I presume you don't have a distribution channel yet.
No.
And that's a question to you. Why is your distribution channel not yet set up?
We have very much been trying to refine the product because we have said we're not the first ready-to-blend smoothie in the world, but there were significant gaps in what was available here in the UAE with other brands posing as healthy, yet having a lot of additives. And for us, me being in education in my background as well, I'm very big on impact. We wanted to be able to have something that parents don't have to question, number one, health enthusiasts don't have to question, and also you can take it, the shelf life is long enough, and basically you can also make it your own because it's a flexible product. Would you like to come and have a look, Sharks, at the product itself? If you'd like to, I can show you the blends as well, and then Julian can talk you through your other question about operations.
These are the 5 flavors. We have Kite Beach, okay, which is watermelon, pineapple, apple, passion fruit, and mint.
You still need a blender, right?
You still need a blender, yeah.
So this is one portion?
This is one portion. So this is about a full NutriBullet in size.
What's the price?
So 5 packs or 10 packs, you're looking at $130 for a 5-pack, $255 for a 10-pack, and then this works out to be 25 dirham on average per smoothie, which is the cheapest in the region at the moment.
Not bad.
Guys, I wanted to ask you, who are the shareholders in the company today?
We're the...
Both of you?
It's our, yeah.
Can we know the split between both of you?
Is 50-50 between us.
Can we know how much investment you made till now?
We've invested over 300,000 dirhams into the business so far.
You will sell only online?
Right now we're selling online and B2B wholesale to cafes and coffee shops.
Each one of these, how much it costs you and how much you sell for?
They vary because of the ingredients, but they're all under 16 dirham, okay? And as we mentioned, the selling price is 25.
Why is your cost so high?
It's an average.
Yeah, but I would have assumed your average is like 5 to 6 dirhams, not up to 16.
Not for the portion size.
What I like about what you guys are doing, I mean, I love your packaging. I think your lovely positioning. I love your name. I think all that is great. I really have a problem with your cost of goods. It's really high. And I actually do have a problem with your price point. So for that, I'm out, but I wish you all the best.
For me, unfortunately, I actually agree with Faisal. I think that I can't invest in a product that I wouldn't buy, and because of your price point, I just wouldn't buy it. Because if I'm outside of the house, I'll buy a ready smoothie. And if I'm in my house, I'm not going to spend 25 dirhams on a smoothie just to take it out of a bag. I'm just going to buy the fruits raw and do it myself. So for those reasons, I'm out, but good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amira.
I believe the cost structure is not that much. And the same thing, the scalability. How to scale this business, it needs a lot of marketing, it needs a lot of things to reach the scale we need. I'm out of it, it's fine. You have a weakness in marketing, right?
Yes.
I would say their weakness is operations, not marketing, because they've done a great job in look and feel and positioning and all that stuff. And, you know, you're very articulate and very clear. I think operationally, there's a lot of gaps.
But I'm saying an agency can do that. I'm talking about continuous marketing, day-to-day marketing.
Ellie, I agree with you. There wasn't sufficient funding put into it when we launched at the time. We didn't have the strategy and guidance, and I guess that's what brings us here today.
Today, you're valuing the company at 4 million. And you invested 300. So I'm going to give you an offer, but way far from what you're asking for in terms of equity. I'm going to give you an offer that will give you 4x on what you've invested, or 5x even. So I'm going to give you an offer, 1 million dirhams for 60% of the company.
Wow.
And I will help you transform it, put it in the right distribution channels, and then grow it via strong marketing.
Thank you, Ellie. Shukran.
So look, I agree with Ali that the valuation at this stage is still too far out. But at the same time, because I'm an entrepreneur as well, and I get it when a shareholder takes a big chunk of your business, how painful that is in the long run. So on one side, still too early days at this valuation. On the other side, for the right valuation, I'm going to have to take a huge chunk of your business, which I don't want to do because at the end of the day, this is your baby. I'm passing for now, and I'm looking forward to watching you carefully in the next 6 to 12 months.
Thank you for your feedback, Mona.
Thank you.
Ellie, may we just take one moment just to discuss very quickly? Thank you so much.
Please.
60%. You're gonna kill them.
No.
I think we can't hit the 50.
Okay, and if you can't meet at 50, we do.
Your offer is really generous.
60%?
Yes.
No entrepreneur will build when the majority of their business is taken.
3 times or 4 times what they invested in 6 months.
I gave them 5 times what they invested.
All right? Okay, sure. Ellie, my question for you is whether what Mona has said
What did she say?
about
A lot of things.
the large portion of the investment in the company.
Well, why wouldn't she put an offer? It's easy to say things.
قبل الفاصل انسحب كل من فيصل، أميرة، أحمد ومنى من فرصة الاستثمار في شركة سب.
I'm going to give you an offer, 1 million dirhams for 60% of the company.
Wow.
This is a generous offer. Don't miss it. Take it. If I was you, I would tell him something else. Within the next 4 years, if you're able to grow the business with something he will accept, how much he can accept to reduce his percentage?
Thank you, Ahmed.
Ask for a clawback.
I like my sharks, you know. They give opinions. They don't put money on the table.
Yeah.
I love you, both of you, but show me the money. Guys.
Ellie, ترى your true friends are quiet. اللي معاك للأخير.
We want to ask whether you would settle for 50%.
I'm not in favor of the 50-50, to be honest with you. I think somebody has to be able to have majority in the company to be able to steer the company in a particular way. Unfortunately, I insist on the 60.
Ellie, thank you for your offer. We would like to accept your offer. And as you have said, it is better to have 40% of something rather than 100% of nothing, which is currently what we have. And there's nothing we can't learn from you. So, shukran. Thank you. We accept your
Congratulations.
offer.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Ellie. Pleasure to meet you.
Meet you
Thank you.
soon, privately.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharks.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Congrats.
Are you happy?
I think so, yeah.
I'm happy.
I think I'm happy.
And we respect what Ellie does, so I'm 100% happy. We did it. We have an offer.
You will all have a sip very soon.
You know, if they refuse their offer, they'll miss a lot.
By the way, تشتري منا احنا save me. بنبيعك الفواكه 60% off. صح. You have your first partner.
تعطونا the 60% off. يلا صار في double deals.